Hi guys, so we're back
Yay.
with another Above and Beyond Envoy. Actually relatively soon from, I guess, more recent from the one that was just posted simply because lots of technical issues on the last one. But our Above and Beyond Envoy for this week is Katie.
Yay.
She's our VP of Recruitment.
Yes.
And recruitment just ended, so
Yes,
it's due
exactly.
time for you to get this box
Thanks.
and get interviewed. But we'll just start with the first question
Alrighty.
and go from there.
Yeah.
So first question is, who are you? What major are you? What year are you? Are you from Jacksonville?
Yes, I guess should I look at you?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, because naturally I want to look into the camera. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm pulling a Joseph being like, camera. But yeah, so I'm Katie Parker. I'm 21. I'm a senior who's will be graduating in April, sadly. It's really bittersweet, but I'll graduate in April with my bachelor's in social work degree. I was born and raised in Jacksonville. Grew up in St. Johns County. Was not planning to come to UNF whatsoever, but it was one of the best decisions I've made by far.
I feel like that's what a lot of people say.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
my first choice was not UNF, and now that I'm here, I'm like, this is the best decision
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
ever made.
If you're from Jacksonville, everyone bashes UNF.
Oh,
they think it's
yeah.
a joke. But I was definitely really glad I came. I think I answered. Oh, what do I hope to do after college?
Yes.
So I'm in the process, a slow process, of applying for grad school. I'm dragging my feet. Like, want to go, but I don't want to apply.
Hey, at least you're trying.
I'm trying.
Trying.
Ugh.
Effort's
But,
there.
yes, thank you. So I'm trying to apply to the Florida State University program for their master's in social work. And so when you get your bachelor's in social work, you can do your master's in 1 year instead of 2. So that's what I'm hoping to do. So just do 1 more year of school.
I wish that were a possibility for biology.
I know.
Just like go to grad school for 1 year, instant PhD.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
If only. But yes.
Next question, what made you want to apply with Envoys, and how did you hear about Envoys?
Yeah, so I think I'll kind of answer the second question first. I think I heard about Envoys. I remember seeing a girl in one of my classes wearing like the Envoys polo, and I was like, I wonder what that is. So I think I like looked online or something, and then I remember it was recruitment time the year before I applied, and I saw that some friends I knew were applying, and I was like, oh, this would be really cool. But at that point in time in my college career, I think everyone can relate to it. I was a little shy, and so I was kind of like, I don't know, like I don't know anyone, I won't do it. So I pushed it off for another year. But then I finally applied last year, so it's only been my first year as an Envoy. But I applied because it just seemed like a great way to be connected to the school, and it seemed really prestigious and like small, which I really liked. I mean, UNF isn't really that big to begin with, which is a plus for me.
Yeah.
But then Envoys made it really like prestigious to be a part of an organization that does all these like high profile events.
I mean, you get to have lunch with President Delaney. I don't
Yeah.
know what's more high profile
Like,
than getting to sit down with the president.
It's super cool. So it's like, it's very professional, and I just felt like Envoys, and I've really learned this recently, is like a stepping block to go from your first 2 years of college being, I'm in college, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
To, wow, your next 2 years, I'm almost done with college, I need to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So it's been a great time. So yeah, that kind of answers both of them.
It's a good way to get you thinking about your future and how
For
you want to
sure.
carry yourself. Because those first 2 years, you're like, yeah, I'm in college.
Yeah, it's
and
so
then
much going on. The first 2 years, you don't think about after the
After that,
college,
like
but you
graduation,
have to.
and then it comes, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So the next question, a little bit more simpler. Just what makes you happy?
Yes, so I wrote down all these things I have to remember now. So what makes me happy? Well, as Jill knows, Walt Disney World. I love Disney. My mom works at Animal Kingdom.
Jumbo.
So Jill and I, Jumbo means hello in Swahili, for all those who don't know. So my mom works at Animal Kingdom. You have to say that. So that's like our inside joke. So now you all know. But I love Walt Disney World. I love my family. I have a really great relationship with my parents, thankfully. Now I'm like best friends with my mom, so it's great. My friends, my Envoys make me really, really happy. I always look forward to our meetings. They're super fun. It's probably like my favorite part of Envoys is the meetings. I love the color pink. I love sushi from Bento.
Oh,
I'm a
sushi.
Bento snob. Anywhere else, I'm like, it's not that good.
But bento sushi really isn't that great, though, which is
It's
the funny
really
thing
not
about
like
it. But
real
there's just
sushi.
something
I don't
about
know.
bento
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
It's just the vibe. You just feel like you're like, I'm cool. I'm
At
cool
Bento.
here. I love camels. I love Olaf. I love Hunger Games. Those are things that make me happy. Yeah. Good boba tea from Aroma Corner makes me happy.
Yeah.
Jill and I like that. Joseph Kim makes me happy.
No.
And my boyfriend makes me happy. I'll put that in there too, so he doesn't get jealous.
You didn't mention me.
Yeah, I would want to. Talk.
Okay, question 4.
Yes.
So you studied abroad over the past summer. Where did you go and what was it like?
Yes, I studied abroad with Hicks Honors College, and we went to Morocco and Spain. So the first week, we literally went through the whole country of Morocco, which many people do not know. Morocco is not in the Middle East. Morocco is in Africa.
Yeah.
This is a history lesson. This is geography. Africa's in the north of Morocco's in the north of Africa, and they speak Arabic and French. And so,
Is it near Egypt?
yes, it's like left
Nice.
over. It's like 2 countries over. So it's literally right underneath Spain. So super close to Europe. But it's a completely beautiful country. It has beautiful landscaping. So we did a week literally throughout the whole country. I mean, we started in the capital, we went to the desert, we ended in Marrakesh, which is like super touristy part of Morocco, and then we did 3 weeks in Alicante, Spain, which is on the southeastern coast of Spain. And we studied at the University of Alicante there. And that was really fun. It was super homey. It's kind of like the Spanish version of Jacksonville. Like, there's things to do, but you kind of have to search for them. So, but it was really nice.
Like their own version of like Duval.
Yeah, but not as scary, I think. Like, it's Spain. There's like parks everywhere. It's really nice. But also there, I have a huge passion for working with refugees. And so we were able to volunteer with the Spanish Red Cross there. And we did a home visit with refugees. So that was really cool. Yeah, overall it was amazing. I had a great study abroad group. We're super close. It was a lot of fun.
That's good.
And we got to ride dromedaries, which are one-humped camels. Just a fun fact.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you're super proud of that profile photo of you on that camel.
My camel's name was Bob Marley. And it was the most terrifying yet beautiful experience of my life.
Off of your studying abroad, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Christian, and that was, did you feel unsafe while you studied abroad?
I did not. And a lot of people asked me, oh, you're going to Morocco. Is that safe? Morocco is a very safe country. Mm-hmm. Again, they're in Africa, and yes, I mean, every continent has their issues, I guess you could say. Some more than others. But Morocco is a very safe country, and so I felt completely safe. We were with a group of people that it was about 10 girls, 10 guys, so it was a good ratio. And we were just prepared really well. Our professor prepared us to dress modestly and be respectful of other people's cultures and their religions. So I felt completely safe. And then in Spain, Europe is really pretty much just like America, just cooler. And more convenient to get to. And so Spain, I obviously felt very comfortable. I would walk down the street by myself, going from our dorm to the park during daylight, Mom, by myself, and I had no way to communicate if something were to happen. Yeah. So I was fine. But yes, I felt completely safe.
Yeah, that was the thing that I thought was
more safe abroad because I felt like no one knew me, so I felt more comfortable. Yeah. Like, I may seem like an extrovert, but I'm really more introverted, so I liked having the fact that no one knew me. No one, like, I would walk down the street and not be worried. Like, I don't know. I felt more comfortable being on the side of the world.
Yeah, across the pond.
That's right.
Okay, question 6. Yes. What type of music do you listen to?
So, even though I look like a basic white girl, and I actually really enjoy listening to rap music and hip-hop. I don't have... every time someone gets in my car, they're like, okay. I don't have a particular, like, favorite artist, per se. I really just, I listen for good beats. Is my motto. And my boyfriend says I actually don't know music because I don't really care about the artist or the album. I don't know names. I just know when I hear a good beat. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. That's it. So, if that helps. I don't like country music at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
No. Sorry.
No, that's like a strike for me.
Yeah. People are like, you're in the South. I'm like, and?
Not really. It's Florida.
It's Jacksonville.
It's like Carolinas.
Yeah.
Alabama. All about those songs with the sick beats.
Nah, yeah, I like the beats. I don't listen to anything like underground. Like, I'm just on the radio, good. Pandora, great. I like this.
I don't know why that doesn't surprise me. But next question, who do you admire the most in your life, and tell me about them?
Yes, I would have to say that I admire my dad the most. My dad, I kind of feel like he encompasses the American dream, at least like to me, my version. He came from like not much whatsoever and really worked his way up, and he went to the University of Florida and he's now a pharmacist. Awesome. And so he's provided a lot for my brother and I and my mom, obviously, and just I think every parent tries to do the whole I want better for my kids. So he definitely achieved that. I am very blessed, and I am privileged to be able to have an education and do the things I do. And so I'm very thankful for him. He's just a great person. Like, he's super fun. Even though he's like 50-something, sorry, Dad. He acts like he's 21. I mean, he can hang in more ways than one. Like, he's always down for fun. He's great to talk to. He knows a little bit about everything, which is great. But then when you ask something, it turns into like a National Geographic response. And you're like, I just wanted to know what color the sky is. But yeah, I really do admire him because he just has a great work ethic and just a great personality. He's the only rational thinker in our family. The rest of us are very sensitive. So I find myself thinking more like my dad, which I'm really proud about. So
next question, are you engaged in anything else on campus?
Yes. So my two biggest things I'd say that I'm engaged in is I am a part of the Hicks Honors College. Go Honors, love honors, done a lot for me. That started my passion with refugees, so it's super cool. And then I'm a sister of Alpha Phi. I've been a sister since it started here at UNF, which is really cool. So I'm like considered a founding member. And then just kind of little things that I'm kind of a part of, but you know, like life happens. So like the social work club, hey guys. Phi Kappa Phi, that's honor society, and then Phi Alpha is the social work honor society. And I swear these aren't fake. I know they sound fake. Sounds like I'm just switching the words around with everything, like switching the Greek letters, but they're real. So those are probably my biggest other things. But Envoys definitely takes up my most time, which I am completely fine with. I invested a lot, and we both are on exec, and we did that for a reason. I knew I'd get the most out of Envoys, and I definitely have.
Yes, I love being on exec. Question 9. If you could experience any event that has or hasn't happened at any point in time, what event would you want to witness?
So when I was looking over these questions, I actually thought of 2 events. So the first one I was thinking of is I think it would be really cool to be an officer or like a fly on the wall in Ellis Island when all the immigrants were coming over. Again, I have like a fascination with like history and immigrants and refugees and just like your ancestry, everybody's ancestry. I think it's really interesting. So I think it would be really cool to be there in that time period, like the late 1800s, early 1900s. And just seeing, like, my family is, like, German and Irish, and to think, like, that wasn't considered white back then, like, it just shows you how much we just act the same way. Like, now we call other people, oh, you're not white, you're this, you're that. So I just think it's really interesting, but it's also remarkable, like, how brave immigrants to come over and now refugees.
Well, yeah, especially when you think about, like, they didn't fly over here. They took
boats that took days. And then
more than days, like months.
And then you
like
would
a month-long journey.
And then if you're sick, you have to go back. So can you imagine doing that whole journey and then being told you can't stay?
I can barely handle a plane ride.
Yeah. So I think it's really interesting. The second event would be, I wish I could relive, I guess you could say, or be there for President Barack Obama's first election and his first inauguration. I was in 8th grade at the time, and I vaguely remember it. Obviously, I couldn't vote. But now looking back, I really appreciate
middle school
and admire the Obamas. So I wish I could go back and be there, because I think you don't realize history is being made till it's already made. And that was definitely like something we can tell our kids. Like, we saw the first African American president. So I think that would be cool to like be there in that moment.
Our very last question is, if someone were to direct a movie about your life, what would the title of the film be?
So I thought about this. I played around with Katie Bug, that's my nickname. But I think I would like it to be called Authentic.
Ooh.
I would like
that one word.
Isn't that good? It's kind of creepy. I would like to hope that's the personality I give. I like to hope that's what people think of me, because I'm very to the point, real, honest, black and white. I mean, some people really appreciate that. Some people think I'm a little rough around the edges. But I just kind of give it real, and it's because I really do truly care. And so I like to think that I'm genuine and I'm authentic, and that my life is just kind of out there. I mean, if you ask, I will answer.
I'm the same way. Like, if you ask, I'll literally tell you anything.
So I think that would be right. And I think I would want Jennifer Lawrence to play me. I love Jennifer Lawrence. We don't look alike, but it doesn't matter.
Well,
Movies are never real.
She can dye her hair.
Exactly. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yay.
Sounds like a Netflix original
series
or something.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, coming to Netflix streaming near you.
Ooh, yes.
So yeah, thank you for letting me interview you, and thank you for carrying recruitment.
I tried.
And congratulations to everybody who made it in, and to everybody who showed interest in our organization. And we will see you again sometime soon.
Yay! Thanks.
Bye.